Do-do-do. Howdy, I'm Maddie. Welcome to stream. Setting up last little bits here. Okay. Welcome. Hi. Been a little bit since the last Sims 4 stream. I wanted to do this earlier, but the Sims 4 put out a patch that I, without thinking, downloaded. And I really shouldn't have, because it broke stuff. And being as I have not been in tune with like the Sims 4 over the past several years, I kind of forgotten how or I never really noticed, or I don't know, but fact is that when EA puts out an update for The Sims 4, it usually breaks things. They always break mods. That's not an issue for me because I don't have mods installed, although it will be an issue for me because I eventually would like to play with mods. So that'll be annoying. There's ways to prevent the game from updating, of course, which is how you play with mods for prolonged periods. But they put out for a good while now, they've been putting out updates every month. And last month's update broke roofs in the build mode. So I didn't want to do this stream while that was broken, because we're going to be exclusively doing stuff in the build mode. And I didn't want my roofs to all be broken. So I kind of had to wait for that to be fixed. It has been fixed now, but they broke some other stuff, but it's fine because it's more minor in terms of like how big of an impact it'll have with what I'll be doing. They added autosaves to the game, which is kind of wild. This game's been out for 11 years, and autosaves as a concept in gaming have existed for a lot longer than that, and it took them this long to implement it. But apparently the autosaves are also broken, so we're not going to be using them. But yeah. Howdy, Batfoot. Welcome in. Hi, dear. Hello. But yeah, so today we're going to be finishing off the house. I know that in the last Sims 4 stream, I said that the house was done and that I would be uploading it to the gallery. I lied. It's not done. It's not been uploaded to the gallery yet. We're going to finish it today, and then I'm still probably not going to upload it to the gallery today, but I will upload it to the gallery sometime soonish after today. But since that last stream, I've been watching some like Sims 4 content on YouTube, and I have been relearning some building tips and tricks, and learning some new ones I didn't know about at all. And there's been some things that I wanted to go back and change in the house build in order to make it better. And I've also just had moments where like I've remembered stuff like that corner in the kitchen that was bothering me for ages because I couldn't remember what it looked like. I've remembered what it looks like now, so I can actually make it look correct because the way that I ended up building it is wrong. But basically, I've compiled a list of all the changes that I want to make. And so I'm just going to go through all of those, and we're going to make those changes. I don't know how long this will take me, but, yeah, we'll stream. We'll do it. Yeah. I also want to talk a little bit about streaming and what I've been up to, and my lack of streams for a while. I briefly touched on this before, but I want to talk a little bit more about it now. So there was like a week or two where I didn't stream, where I streamed very little. And that is because I kind of got a little burnt out. But I have come up with a plan for how to get around that burnout. And it mainly involves just playing more games. I was only playing Kerbal Space Program and Baldur's Gate. Those are the only 2 video games I was playing throughout that for a good while. Occasional Left 4 Dead with friends off stream, and I was playing KSP with such frequency that it was getting that I was getting a little burnt out on it. I'm still really excited about Kerbal Space Program, and I have plans for it and stuff, so I'm not gonna stop playing it. I just don't want to get burnt out on it too much. So the plan is to just increase the variety of games that I play. So I'm gonna start alternating between KSP and something else. I'm still not 100% sure on what the something else will be, but I'm thinking it will either be Vintage Story, because we still have that castle to build, or Fallout London, because it's been 2 years since I've touched Fallout London, and it's been burning an 80 gigabyte hole in my main hard drive that entire time. So I really need to finish that at some point. I briefly considered bringing back my longest ongoing hiatus of a ongoing game playthrough, which is Mount & Blade Warband Viking Conquest Reforged Edition, which I'm sure that plenty of people who are watching me now don't even know that I played that game or what that game even is. But I need to finish that at some point. I don't know how many years it's been since I last played Mount & Blade at this point. But I'll have to do that at some point. But that's probably not going to be the game we play. It's probably going to be Vintage Story and or Fallout London. I might do both even. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, and of course, me and Shade have been playing Payday 2 to counteract burnout with Baldur's Gate, and also because Payday 2 is just less mentally intensive experience. So, on some days where we've had like long days at work, it's just nice to Payday 2 a bit. So, yeah, that's the plan. That's where we're going. I think I showed up during Fallout. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. It's just it really feels like it wasn't as long ago as it was, but at the same time it was 2 years. So I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, Mount & Blade. I could check actually. When did I last play Mount & Blade? Let me just open up Steam real quick. I scroll down. Mount & Blade 2023. It's been 3 years. There's an update to the game. Patch on July 2nd for this year for Viking Conquest specifically. Actually, all the past several patches have been for Viking Conquest. Yeah, I'll have to get back to that at some point. Not anytime soon, though. I followed December 2024, and I remember you playing Fallout. Yep, that tracks with the timeline. I have some, like, my recommended clips for my channel are from, like, right before I stopped playing Fallout London, and those are at 2 years old now, so... Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and hop into zones now. Also, another thing that has happened, I bought some DLC for The Sims 4. Now, as a, do as I say, not as I do, don't buy DLC for The Sims 4. It's not worth it. It's more expensive than what you're getting out of it. But I couldn't help myself. They changed the way that the bundling system works. So it used to be that you had to buy one in order to like bundle and save. You had to buy one expansion pack, one game pack, and one stuff pack. Those being like the different sizes of DLC. You know, expansion's biggest, stuff pack's smallest, or second smallest. There's kits, which are even smaller, and those are abysmal value propositions. Kits are not worth buying at all. I don't own any kits. I don't think I ever will. You get next to nothing for what you're paying. But they changed it. So where instead of it being you buy one of those three categories, now it's just you can buy any combination you want, and it steadily increases in value. I thought that that was like a temporary thing. Apparently that's just going to be how they do it from now on, until they change it eventually. But you know, it's like it's not intended to be a temporary sale. But I ended up buying a number of DLCs. I forget exactly which ones they were, but we're gonna see pretty much all of them. I got you know what, actually I can just pull up the thing and I can see. No, that's the store add-ons. Where's the add-ons I already have? Manage add-ons, yep. Yes, I got Seasons, Perfect Patio stuff, Paranormal stuff, Laundry Day, Dream Home Decorator, and yeah, those are the ones that I bought. Yeah, and oh, actually, hold on. I've just looked at the stack and save sale. It's not as good now. It used to, yeah, the percent off that you got was a lot higher when I bought those DLCs than it is now. Now the maximum percentage for if you buy 25 DLCs at a time and once, you get 40% off on them. Whereas before, you got 50% off if you just bought like 3. So they've made the deal way worse now. Okay, yeah. Oh, well, that it's because the summer sale's over. Yeah, because all of the DLCs were already on sale, and it's stacked with the summer sale stacked with the stack and save bundling system, and so it was a lot cheaper then. That's why the deal is not as good now. Okay, but yeah, if you are gonna buy Sims 4 DLC, wait for it to be on sale, because it's none of them are worth full price. Like 50% off minimum, basically, is like the value proposition that I've heard recommended, and I tend to agree with looking at reviews of like what the packs contain and stuff. But yeah, I am going to be playing The Sims 4, so it's not, I didn't just buy $30 of DLC with those sales for this one stream. I am going to be playing this game, but I'm not going to be doing it on stream. I've decided the Sims 4 is, I don't know, it's like the build mode, I'll stream that, but the actual like live mode playing the game, it's just, I don't know. That's like a cozy sort of quick in and out experience that I don't really see myself streaming. So yeah. Anyways, there was one change made to the lot between streams, and that was I painted the garage door on the inside, because previously I only had I ended the stream with it painted on the outside, and I forgot to paint it on the inside, so I fixed that. Yeah, anyways, so we're gonna do a number of things today. We're gonna start with this right here. This needs to be rectified. So, this corner, we're gonna change it. That's gonna require changing all of this. Also, I have rediscovered the joy of playing with the Sims 3 camera because you can change the angle of that you're looking at stuff. You can go up here and you can change between Sims 3 and Sims 4, and Sims 3 is just so much better because you can actually change the height you're looking at stuff, which makes placing things on walls so much easier. Anyways. So, we're going to be changing some stuff around in this corner. So this passageway here, we're going to scoot over. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now this isn't quite accurate either because really this opening should be like a half wall here between and not a full wall over, but we can't do that, so I think this is as close as we're gonna get. So it's what we're gonna do. Mm-hmm. And oh, we lost the painting. Hold on, I don't want to lose the painting because hold on, let's just move that over here for now. Mm-hmm. There. Okay. Da-da-da. Closer. All right. Now I'm gonna go in here. Let's not use about calendar. What is the thing that I'm trying to find? I do not know. But it is something that goes on the wall. I know that much. Hmm. Hmm. Wall decorations. This thing is what I'm looking for. It's a bit big, so we're gonna... Oh, Gord. I've already forgotten the buttons. There we go. Oh, it's at a set height? Oh, that's lame as hell. Oh, no, but this is perfect, but it's... Bitch. It's EA. You motherfuckers. It's so low on the wall. Oh, it gets lower when you do that. Alright, well... Because this... but this is perfect for, like, what it is. Yeah, that's closest. Alright, we're just gonna leave that there, and we'll ignore the fact that it's too low. Because that's what we had there on that wall. We had, like, a little magnetic board, it had, like, weekly dividers and stuff, and we would use it to keep track of chores and things when we were little. We stopped using it when I was, like, 12 or something. We just sort of, like, collectively, us kids became responsible enough to not need this to keep track of our chores and stuff, but, you know. Anyways, that's over there. And this is as accurate as we're gonna get. Again, this passageway should be more like half a tile over. Otherwise, this is as close as we're gonna get to what this corner actually looks like. So that's what we're doing. Alright. These seasons boxes are going to be the closest thing we have to the actual bins that would have been in here. That's too big. I'd like a little bigger, but that's fine. They're close. So, yeah. Now we're gonna pop upstairs for the next thing, which is that, so these counters are being used to represent Christmas decoration boxes. But now we have these, which are actual Christmas decoration boxes. So these ones we're going to scale up and put that there. Yeah. There we go. Alright, let's see, all decorations. Seasons adds thermostat. Don't know where those are. Oh, I should be marking off stuff on my list. It is a checklist, so, alright. And fresh corner, magnet board. Okay, I didn't even actually do the thermostat on the list, so that is just something that we'll do. All right, thermostat. Now, our thermostats were rectangular and honestly look more like the burglar alarm than this. So... Should I use this? Yeah, well, why not? All right. Because of what it represents, you know? So anyways, we had one thermostat there. We had one thermostat in here. And so this thermostat controlled pretty much all of here. This thermostat controlled master bedroom area. There was an upstairs thermostat, which was located in here, I believe. It was either there or it was here. I think it was here. It might have been there, but I'm pretty sure it was here. And that controlled all the upstairs. Howdy, waifu. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good one. Alright, so now I'll just start going down the list because that'll be easier to keep track of things. So, in here I had put in... what even are these? Dishwasher units to represent the laundry machines because I did not have the laundry DLC. I have the laundry DLC now. So we're gonna put the laundry machines in. Laundry machines be under appliances. This, yes. Okay. So washing machine and dryer. It was which one was which? Since we had white. Yes. These do not have counters. Okay. Yeah, there's no version that goes into a counter. Okay. Is this a... yeah, that is in fact a laundry hamper. It's just yeah, so there's base game laundry hampers, and then there's the actual like functional laundry hampers. So I guess I can get rid of this and replace it with a functional one. 15 stream streak. 15 is the product of Toon Primes. It is, yes. Yeah. Actually, we had a plastic one, not a wicker. It was white. Yes. Okay. Now then, this guy. Can I put the wine on top of you? Yes. Okay. Just wanted to double check. Now, which was which? Did we have washing machine, then dryer? Or was it washing machine, then dryer? I think it was washing machine, then dryer. Put the wine back. Okay. Cute. There we go. We have that. Don't have to pretend about those. Moving on. Separate stove and oven is the next thing. So the Dream Home Decorator comes with separate stoves and things. Separate stoves and ovens. So we can do that now. So this guy, get rid of you. Put another counter in. And then, changed. Was how there? Okay. Yeah, we had. Let's see, was it glass top here? Where is it? Yes, we had glass top. So put that there. Now we head on over to this bugger. Get rid of you. This, we had a stove. Oh, it goes into so we do need. Now, this stove unit didn't actually have a counter on top of it. The counter went all the way up, and the stove was like at like a middle height, so that way you didn't have to bend over to get down, to get in and out of it. Pretty cool. But we don't have that, so let's see. This one or this one? Which one is closer? I think this one's a little closer in appearance. Yeah. So we'll put that there. Okay. It's like a countertop one. Okay, so that's that change made. Although, do I want to go ahead and... Let's see here. Yes. So this is a thing that I did not know about, is that you can change the height of these and stuff, which is nice, because it means we can get a little more accurate with our things. Can I put this in there? No, I cannot. That is a crying shame. In that case, I guess we'll just put that there, and then perhaps we should do just a regular tile and like do that, but it won't let us. And that's because we have not done another thing. Alright, so Sims 4. BB move objects. Okay, so do Control Shift C. BB move objects. Bonk. Heat is on. This is a cheat that I did not make use of when building this so far, but aha! Now, we can do this. And... Ooh, actually... I wonder... Can I... No, I can't move it off the wall. Damn. Would have loved to been able to get the stove the actual correct height. Oh. We'll stick to just doing that at the very least. So yeah. Now we move over here, and this guy... Let's see, was it this double tile? No, it's not. Okay, no, it's this one, isn't it? Yes, this guy, from the country kitchen market kit, which is free, actually has the shutter thing, and I am realizing to my horror that it's not available in brown. God damn it. It is literally the exact thing that this is supposed to be representing, and it's not available in the right color. They dare vex me so. That really sucks. Oh man, it's perfect. How could they do this to me? You know, let's look around. Let's see, you know, what the other extra height ones look like. You know, maybe one of these is, you know, close enough. Really unfortunate. That's really playing with my hopes and dreams there. How could they? How could they do this to me? To me personally. You know, the EA specifically chose to target me by making that not available in brown. It's a real darn shame. Okay. Well, I think I'm just gonna leave that as is now then. Whatever. Alright, now, BB Move Objects does give us a lot of new things we can do, such as I can intersect stuff with these fuck-ass arches. Wowee. Can I put an archway in this now with BB Move Objects on? I don't know, let's find out. So there's that. And now we grab the arch. And let's do it. Wowee. Wow, it's really dark in there though. It doesn't like that lighting wise, which is fine. I'm gonna ignore that. Because in reality, there was no light over in this little nook. It just was reliant on light coming in through here. So I'm not gonna bother changing it. Yeah. Also gonna go ahead and put this shelf on here. We are going to downscale it a little bit though. Yes, because that was there and it looked like that. Excellent. Okay, we have that now. Oh, also, something I forgot to add. Or did I? No, wait, nope. Hold on. Where was the alarm specifically? Here? Here, or in here? Where was the alarm for this door? It was in here, underneath this rack. Yes. Cute. Okay, so we have that. Let's see, where else was I unable to do archways and things that I wanted to do? Not there. Oh yeah, over here. Get that chair closer to the curtain. That chair closer over there. Yeah. We can also get the plants in. There was a plant there. There was a plant. Let's see. Where was this plant? It was in this corner, I do believe. Have to mess around with this. Okay, hold on. Which direction does it stick out the least in that way? So we don't want to poke through that wall, but we can poke it through the other wall. Close enough. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, the music stopped. Please keep going, music. Alright, so we can have those. Umbrella. Did have an umbrella bucket right here. It was more of a vase with umbrellas in it. Like it was like a tall green ceramic vase. Actually, I might be able to clip a vase into here if we have. We don't have an empty ceramic vase. At least not one that is actually called a vase. That's it's a weirdly high up image there. Yeah. Oh. That's good enough for that. Okay. Now this, I wanted to come back over here and reevaluate the cabinetry here. Not quite pleased with it and the lack of having stuff either side of this. So we're gonna go back over here, counters. Yes. So that's those. Let's see. Just go. Yep. Bonk. Yes, like having. See, the problem is that like only like half of this really would it would like be like halfway. But we can't really do halfway. You know, we can't have just half of this. Kind of looks odd. It's like half of it should be on this side, half of it should be on this side. We can't do that. So what if I shrunk it? And then just, because we could put it on the wall. We just do 2 of these. That looks weird. I don't know about that. And of course, we run into a big problem over here, and that way I can't move the fireplace over by half of... Oh, wait, no, I can. Never mind. But I can't move the... Oh, wait, no, this isn't... No, never mind. Okay. Why is that so dark? Why are you so dark? What's going on, buddy? In a bad time in your life or something right now? What's going on? I don't know. Oh, curtains. We can move over there. We can move this guy over there. Wowee, BB Move Objects is really fucking good. Yeah. Oh, you know what? There was a table here, wasn't there? That was round. Yes, I think I recall that. Hmm. Yes, there was definitely something there that was around. And is it glass topped? Or was it wood topped? Hmm. Hmm. I do not know. Hmm. Hmm. Wager a guess. Yes. That. Honestly, this table, I don't know about that one anymore, actually. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. Because I think it was this. I think it was this table. Here. And it was round. And it looked like that. And it was either wooden like that one or metal like this one with glass. And I don't remember which it was. No, it was wood. It was definitely wooden. Outside, we had these glass ones, but yeah, inside, wooden. Yep. Mm-hmm. Now, what was on this table? Because I'm pretty sure there was something on it. Was it a lamp? Plant. Or a picture frame? I don't think it was a plant. It was either a lamp or a picture frame. What was there? Hmm. Lamp or picture frame? Which went there? Okay, if it was a lamp, it would have been one of these. How does that look? Does that feel right? Yes, that feels right. Okay. Cool. We're gonna lamp. Let's see. Can I fit a clock up here now? Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, alright, so we got that. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's finish doing this before I forget about it, because I totally would. There we go. Alright, so that is a better representation of the cabinets around the TV. So I'm happy with that. Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead, mark that off. Okay, cars. Let's see, Sims 4, debug, items. Debug cars. Okay. Motion C, compute objects. Don't see confirmation things, which has me concerned this isn't working, but you know. Bug. Oh, yep, no, I think it's worked. Okay. Now they're not labeled, so we're gonna have to just scroll through them until we get the cars. Where are the cars? No cars. Okay, hold on. Joseph's. Joseph C. I think I missed a step. Hold on, let me just double check. Okay. Testing sheet's true. Didn't type that one. There we go. Now, go by show hidden objects. Go by show live edit objects. Debug. No car. Car. Ooh. Okay. These. Ooh. Yeah, actually, well, I don't think we had many boxes like this in these, actually. I think this combination works better in there as a representation of that for now, so yeah. I guess the toy cars. Huh. Can't find debug cars. There are. Nothing in the text box. Okay. Oh, Gord. This is, okay. So I have to just scroll through everything. But yep, here they are. There are cars. Yippee! Okay, so. A blue SUV. A white SUV. And look how much higher fidelity they are. I'm gonna be scrolling quite a while to find the sedan, I'm thinking. Yeah, this we have to scroll through everything. Do 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 dee, da da da. Every single item in the entire game we have to scroll for. Da da da, this sucks. There's a way to find these. Really wish would have made this a little easier to do. But for some reason, EA thinks we all hate cars. Me too. I still think it's dumb that they got rid of cars because they were in the third game. You can have cars in The Sims 3, and like having a nice car is like classic American dream suburban like thing, and like The Sims is very, The Sims 3 and The Sims 4 are very big like American dream suburban living simulators. So you'd think they would include cars as like something for your like Sims to pine for. It's like, ah, yes, I want a nice car because that, that's so quintessential to like the stereotypical American suburban dream. But apparently EA thought, players are just using taxis to get everywhere in the first place. So therefore, we shouldn't give them cars at all. When like actually using the car in the game was not the point of having the cars. The point of having the cars was just another thing for your Sims to like work towards. It was something. It was a status symbol. That's all that the cars in Sims 3 were, and that's what their purpose was. And they were good for that. I think it worked well as just like a thing to like work towards, as like a way to show your Sims wealth progression. And I think it's lame that they just don't have cars. Alright, so that's a coupe, and it's not the right color, or coupe. I forget how you pronounce those. We're looking for a sedan. That's a black coupe. No, this is like the high-res version of this model. Which is a little bit nicer, so. A little more round. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Meow. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Demo. No. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Features. Birds. Okay. I think that's all we're getting. So, alright, let's sell that. Put that there instead. Get rid of you and you. Put in you. And you. Alrighty. Now, those are a little bit closer, color-wise and shape-wise, and you know, they're higher fidelity, look a bit nicer. So, alrighty. Next cars. Alright. Now, my computer. In here. I put a desktop computer in this room. This is not accurate. I did not have my desktop computer in this room. I had my desktop computer in the office because I was wrong. This was not the spare computer. This was my computer. The spare computer was kept in a drawer. This desk was a little bit wider in reality, and there was a big drawer instead of multiple small drawers on the left side. It was multiple small drawers on the right side, but on the left side it was one big drawer, and the spare computer was kept in there. This was my computer, my Mac computer. So yeah. You know, they were all Macs. I didn't have a PC at the time. And in here, on this desk, let's see. Electronics, computers. I had a laptop. It was a MacBook Air. I did not have a separate mouse, but the reason they have separate mouses is because they didn't want to animate trackpads. So, yeah. If I use this in the office, because, like, this is obviously an iMac, and that's what we had in here, is we had iMacs. But this is a market thing. This is a marketplace item. It's a free marketplace item, but it's not free forever. It's a limited time free at marketplace item, so I'm not sure if I should use it or not. It is closer. But I guess, you know what? I'm gonna use it. Who's actually gonna download this thing? Nobody. And then anyone who would actually download this off the gallery is someone who has seen this stream, right? So it doesn't matter if, like, this disappears because you don't have this specific marketplace thing, because you know what's supposed to be there, you know? Yeah. So you could just substitute it for the base game computers if you wanted to download this off the gallery once I upload it. But I'm going to use these because they're more accurate, and it is free for now. So, yeah, sure. I'll use it. Yeah. Yes. Now, Nah, we don't really have any of these that are, like, more bookshelfy for that, so, nah. I was gonna see if, like, you know, now that I've known about these, if, like, there's, like, an alternate one of these that, like, is, like, a bookshelf, but nah, because the only size that would be correct would be the regular default size, and none of these are really right. Like, there's this one, but, like, that's not the right look. Too modern, too clean. Doesn't work for this, so. Mm-mm. Okay. Ya da 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 da, do 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 do, ba ba. There was another plant in here, I think. Yeah, right there. Replace this. Laundry. Got the white plastic one. Put that there. More shelving things. These are massive. Not quite those lines. We don't need those. Ironing board. We didn't have one of those. I guess what I should perhaps do is look through everything from the packs, right? That I installed, because I haven't looked at those yet. Is that something I can even do? I search filter items. Aha, packs. So, seasons. Dream Home Decorator. Perfect Patio. Laundry Day. Paranormal. And so that'll give me just the new stuff. So I can look through all of these and determine if any of them are a closer fit for some things that I have currently, and we can just, like, you know, swap stuff out. No. 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 Huh. I mean, that's a neat arrangement. But no. Ooh. This, though. This might be onto something. This I might be able to use. Yes. I think the default color swatch is closest one on that one. This, for my little sister's bunk bed, you know, it's It's the arches up. Like, the arches on her bunk bed were not at the ends. They were, like, in the middle. Because it was meant to, like, have, like, a little tent roof on it. But, yeah. So that is something to perhaps look into. There's a desk built into it. Yeah, Dream Home Decorator has some nice furniture stuff in it. It's kind of cute. Very modern. Thick and like simple aesthetics. Not bad. Ooh, these wicker seating arrangement things are very in fashion for what we had outside. I'm just gonna plonk that there for now. It's not where it should go, but you know. Just gonna put those down for now. Ba, ba, ba. Ooh. This. Be useful here. Do we have brown? Don't have brown. Damn. Again, they vex me. What's the shower in here look like? Yeah, no. Bathtub. Any of these have jacuzzi jets? No. But speaking of jacuzzis, Perfect Patio comes with actual proper like raised jacuzzis. So we can switch out to these. Now which one are we gonna use? They're both like wooden sided, which isn't quite what it should be. I think this variant is gonna be the closer one. This one, yeah, this one has tile on it. Yeah, that's gonna be our guy. We're gonna get rid of you, get rid of you. Be gone, and be replaced with this. Go right up the edge, as it should be. Yes, and I'll clean up the tiles around it later, but yeah. So we have that now. Tire as ice rinks. Arms, washing things. Oh, kiddie pool. That's cute. So, yeah, before we got the actual pool, we did have like a little kiddie pool that we would bring out here. We got rid of that once we got the actual pool, though, so it would be a bit anachronistic of me to have both of them simultaneously, so yeah. Curtains and stuff. Bring the curtains into here. What color were the curtains in this bedroom? I don't remember. I'll just go white. These ones were definitely red, though, so I'm not going to swap those out at all. Because red is not an option on here. Hidden cereal bowl. Towels. More storage boxes. And more colors. Let's head back up here. I do. Yeah. That's better for those. Oh, you know what? The shoe rack. In the garage, there was a shoe rack here that I completely forgot about. These are just shoes, not an actual, like, shoe rack. But, yeah. Things, more rugs. Various types. Random chess pieces. Came with patio stuff. For some reason. Cabinetry, grill. Ooh, more clothing things. I feel like these are meant to snap something. Because they don't have anything, like, above them. They're just, like, a rail. That means that there's something that these are supposed to hang off of. So, I think we'll have to come back to those. After we have found whatever it is that they are supposed to be used in conjunction with. Which is these. Now... These, honestly, no, because they're less accurate over there, so I don't think we'll be using those. No. What is this? Plates and stuff. Let's get back over here where we can see things more clearly. The music stopped again. Resume. And Other machine. That's not me. Okay, that's everything new. So we're gonna clear these out. Now, okay. So let's head upstairs, grab this. Doot. Now, I mean, the sheet color is kind of off. More so thinking, like, in terms of the bed frame color is really on with that watch. We never had yellow bedding, though. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one. And oh, like nut. No. What? A table. Save you. Plop that in there. And plop that in there. There we go. Yeah. Still can't do the slide, but hey, that's a little bit closer in terms of the frame. And it was square frames, not triangular, but you know, whatever. Closest we got. All right. That's close. Okay. Something else that I need to do is the pool. So I didn't realize that, you know, when the curved pool tool, because it shows it as not curved, I thought, oh, it's not curved. It is curved. So, yeah. We're gonna have to swap these out for curves now. Now, when it comes to these guys, though, I'm not sure what to do about that. I don't think we can have the curves actually behave correctly on these sides, so I don't think we're gonna. But, yeah. And just make sure that's applied. Yep, okay. Let's go ahead. Terrain tools. We have our eraser. Square. There we go. Just clean that up. Okay. Cute. We have the hot tub all cleaned and properly applied. Yes. We still don't have a slide into the pool, so can't have that. Very sad. Oh well. These doodads. Colors are available for ye. Honestly, yeah, that's closest. It was like a really dark brown, but yeah. And I think the cushions are closer on this because they're like separated instead of single big ones. But the wicker is like really spot on for what these look like. So let's get rid of you and slot you in there. Now, as far as chairs go, honestly, I think we had both these guys with like the metal circular base and stuff and these wicker guys as just single seats. I think we had both at the same time, actually. But then that begs the question of where exactly and how. So I don't know. Do we have another like set here? I think we might have. It might have been a pair of these over here, and then these guys were over here? Maybe? That feels wrong, though. Meowdy. Welcome in, Doggin. Hope you're having a good one. How goes the housing? It's going well. Did we have the wicker form of singular seats? Or was it just the couch? Might have actually just been the couch. I don't remember there being. I know that we had this. I know that we had some of these. I think we had... No, I don't think we did have some of those, actually. No, I think I'm conflating stuff. I think we just had the wicker for the like the woven style for like the couch, and then it was metal for the chairs. The cushions were the same, like the same like style of cushions were on both of them, so they were like a matching set, but they were constructed differently. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay. What is next on the list? Alright, so let's start replace curved pools. Curved walls at top of stairs. Alright. We're gonna be curving these walls. So let's move that there, and then gosh, okay. How do we do this? Actually, can we even do this over in a single tile? Is it even possible to do this? I don't actually think it is. Me that and that. No, that just makes the curve, yeah, like that. So no, I don't think we can actually curve it properly and still maintain the balcony. But I am... Stop that. Let's fucking click off of that. I think I am going to move this here. And we're going to do diagonals. Oh, did I never do the flooring in here? I swear I did the flooring in here. I'll leave that blank to imply that it's not supposed to actually exist. Oh, but hold on. We can... Oh, no, because it's a single staircase. We can't actually make... Wait, no, we can. Because... Ooh, wait, no. How do I make that only apply to one side? I don't think I can. Shit. It loves to ruin things. Okay. Fine, we'll leave it as is there. But I swear I did this floor. I'm pretty confident I did that floor, so I don't know what happened there. Merp. Hello. Borger. Are you a streamer? I'm doing good. Why isn't it supposed to exist? Actually, hold on. What was I even talking about when I said it shouldn't exist? I think this railing here. So this area here is not supposed to be angular. In the actual house, the staircase is curved around here. And like the walls here, instead of being angular, it's curved, going in this archway like that. And the railing is at the back of the wall here, and there was no railing for the stairs on this side of the wall, but there is a railing down here, and there is a railing on the inside of the stairs going all the way around. So the problem is I can't get rid of the railing on the stairs at the top on one side without also getting rid of the railing on the stairs on the top on the other side. So yeah, a bit annoying. And put $1,000 down payment on gun in 7 days. The Colt 1889. Nice. Little classic bolts. I need to get a percussion cap reproduction at some point. Probably not for a while, but I'll have to get a Pieto or a Uberti of some kind at some point in my life eventually. Because they are cool. Also, this may be my current inability to play any video games, but this is giving me an itch to remake my own house in a game. Vintage story. It's a lot of fun doing this. I wish I had more houses to recreate. I might recreate the house that I previously lived in with my parents before we moved. But I'm not sure about that one. If I'll do that on stream, that one is... It's a lot smaller, and it would take a lot less time to build. And also, my dad currently still lives in it, and I'm not sure if I want to build the house that my dad actively is living in on stream. I think that might not be the wisest. You know, I don't live here anymore, so it doesn't matter if you manage to somehow figure out where this house is in real life. Yeah. It's not percussion gun. The 1889 was the first ever swing-out cylinder bolt. Right, yes. cool shit. The early swing outs are also really cool. I would love to have one of the old Model 10s, or even a pre-Model 10 Smith & Wesson swing out cylinder of some kind. Those are pretty cool. I've looked at the Colt Police Positive in 32 Smith & Wesson long as another option. It's like a cheaper option to get as for an early swing out cylinder revolver, because people don't want revolvers in cartridges that are less common. But I like 32s, and Colts are cooler, but they demand a bit more of a premium. Get a 32 Smith & Wesson long revolver or Colt 1889 in 41 long Colt. But I'm probably going to get a top break 32 instead of a swing out 32, methinks. Just because I really like top breaks. But that's not going to be for a long while, because financially I cannot afford to buy any firearms for a good while. Arches downstairs. Shoot here. Bonk. Bonk. Mm-hmm. Can I place this? I can. Oh. So I can put that in the correct position. Yippee! That leaves this nook now too deep compared to what it should be, but, you know, whatever. Yeah. Lighting in this nook is also not great, but, you know, whatever. Alright, so we got those archways put in. Thanks to move objects. Lovely jubbly. Let's see. Is there anything else that move objects? Oh, yes. All of the mirrors. I can actually do correct now. So, mirrors. I'm going to get rid of you. Because we can now take this and, yep, Look at that. That's so much better. Oh, it's so much closer to what it actually is supposed to look like. That one's still. Actually, what? Nah, that one's still. Actually, can I shrink this? No, mirrors do not shrink. Okay. Alright, up here, though. We did have these. And that one, no. Okay, yeah, I think those are the only ones that need to be replaced on the mirror side of things. It's a percussion gun, muzzle loading. Yep. The percussion uses things called percussion caps. So you load, so like, you know, you load from the muzzle like you would a flintlock, but instead of using a piece of flint and some powder in a pan, it uses a little primer cup. And so you don't have to worry about pouring loose powder into the priming part of it. You just have to do the loose powder for the loading of the cartridge. And so that makes it's faster, cleaner, and easier to do your reloading. You just put the little primer cup on to the nipple, and then when the hammer hits that, it creates the spark that way. It's just like expends the cap. This will think something I already knew existed, and something I have never even imagined was a thing. I want to see the exact gun I'm getting. I may post a link to it. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Can't stay around much longer, but your girl is running out of brain juice. Yeah, no worries. Have a good rest, dog, and thank you for tuning in. Oh, nice. Stubby felt. Very nice. Yeah. Revolver is from the late 1800s, early 1900s are just peak aesthetics for revolvers and things. Okay. Let's see. Alright, what next? Stairs in the pool. This is a thing that can be done, but it's tricky to do. So we're gonna go to our shelves. Surfaces. Shelves. The Immaculate here. We're gonna upscale you. Okay. Now we're running into a problem with it already. How many steps do I want to use? There we go. So that kind of evokes the image of the shelf. Or the stairs, I guess. Yeah. You know. It's not perfect. It's not as shallow going down as it should be. And of course the pool is just too deep in general, and it's not... there's like a gradual taper down to the deep end over here in reality. But this, it evokes the image of stairs to get in and out of the pool when you're just looking at it from a distance, and that's all we really need. So, yeah. And that was actually a lot easier than the tutorial that I saw on YouTube said for it. But, I mean, because they were talking about using, like, specific things to, like, place the shelves on the floor and then, like, elevate them to the right elevation. I was just able to place them directly on the wall at the right elevation, but they were looking at using the same size shelf for each level and, like, having them go out gradually, which works better in a rectangular pool, whereas here we kind of... that wouldn't work. Because it would be cut off on the sides. So we kind of had to do it like this, I think. Or maybe not, actually. I probably could have done it the proper way, but it is a lot more effort. I'm just going to do this. Okay, that is everything that I had on the to-do list. And we're not even 2 hours in. So... What do I do now? Hmm. Okay, well, I guess we can have another thonk to see if there's anything else that I could do to make the build better. Anything else in move objects that could be with the move objects cheat that would help make it look better? Anything to think of to do other things a little more accurate to how the build should be? Oop. We've got a problem with the walls in the water. Actually, I never changed the walls for the pools. Okay. Wall patterns. Masonry. What color? Were these? And also, what's the floor? I am need to find a good bolster for it. Okay. See, that's too dark, methinks. That's not visibly tiled enough. He also thinks. Well, that's too big on tiling. Should tile. Ah. These are the actual pool tiles. For pools. Now the floor. The floor of the pool was not blue tile. It was tan tile. Like so. Actually, now that I think about it, were the walls even blue, or was it just like a strip of blue? And then the rest was tan. That makes sense. In which case something like this would be better, but like blue at the top and not blue underneath. And like tan underneath, but that's not an option. This would be good if it was upside down. But it's not. I don't know. What color were these tiles? Well, that might be closer, actually. Yeah, and is the floor even tile, or was it like smooth? I don't know. Was the bottom smooth or was it tile? of smooth, actually. Yeah, okay. I think that's accurate. Second, I'll buy leather and make my own. Ah, yeah, that's a good way to go about it. Okay. I think that's good for the pool. Alright, now... Alright, is there anything else that I could do? Ooh, trash bins. Trash. Outdoor wheelie bins. Yes. Ours was more blue than that. We had a gray and a blue. And they were both up here. Trash bin there. Recycle bin there. Yes. I had to take those down to the curb to be picked up by the trash collector. So I know exactly where those went. Although I don't quite remember which one was which. I know that they were next to each other here, but I don't remember which one was recyclables and which one was trash orientation. Those ones. But, you know, whatevs. Oh yeah, shoe rack. Shoe. I think that's closer. Place that up against the wall because we're not psychopaths like the Sims 4 is with their shoe racks in the middle of the tiles. So we'll do that. I did find out there is an actual water heater, but it's in the For Rent DLC, and the For Rent DLC, if you have it actively installed, does result in save file corruption being an increased likelihood, so I'm not buying that. I think it only, from as far as I can tell, it only increases the likelihood of save file corruption if you actually use the main feature of the DLC. The For Rent DLC, like the idea behind it is that it gives you the ability to split a single large lot into multiple smaller lots. So you can designate like specific spaces for like a specific tenant. So you can build like apartment complexes and stuff. But if you actually do that, it increases the chances of save file corruption. It's like the main gimmick of the DLC is dangerous to use, which is funny, but also very unfortunate, and it has been fixed in the years that that DLC has been out. It can, but yeah. So, yeah. I'm not buying it. So we're just gonna stick with the giant paper towel roll representing the thing. Yeah. There's also bicycles in another DLC, because of course there were bikes along here, but I'm not buying the Growing Together DLC. I think is the one that has the bicycles. I'm not buying it, so we're not gonna bother having any of those. What else? Is there anything else that little me could add in to this build? I still don't think that this is entirely correct over here, but whatever. I have like this feeling that like, cause you know, like there's like the sliding here on this one part of the building and nowhere else. Like I feel like that was the case over here, but I recognize that that's probably not actually true. I only associate seeing that sighting over here because our neighbor's house, which I could see through this window, had like a similar like little roof bit here and then the wall with the window on it, and that had the sighting. But their house was a different layout than our house. It was not a mirrored image of our house. So I grew up seeing the sighting through this window, but it wasn't on my wall, it was on our neighbor's wall. So that association is not a correct one to make. Yeah, the roof shape is still definitely probably wrong. I know that it doesn't dip down like that, but I can't figure out how to fix that in Sims 4. So we're just gonna ignore the roof. But at least it's not broken. You know, at least they fixed that bug. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anything else I can really do here to add more details and stuff. Make things better. Yeah, that makes sense. That was way too big on that bed. It should be bigger, but not that much bigger. It's an archway. It's just no, that was just an opening, not an arch. Can I? No, I don't think there's a way to make this arched without doing walls here. That might actually be worth doing. Let's investigate this as a thing we could maybe do. So let's see. We have a 3 wide. It's actually 3 wide. Not quite tall enough, not quite wide enough. Most unfortunate. We could do a rectangular. That wouldn't be quite right. Yeah, so we put that there, and... yeah, oh god, why... Don't do that. Did that break anything? I don't think that broke anything. No. This is an annoying thing. That wasn't there before. But trims are a little bit broken with when they fixed the bug. When they broke the roofs and then fixed the roofs, they didn't fully fix the roofs. So now there's stuff like this that happens with the trims. There's issues with the trims, so who knows how long that's going to take them to fix, because it's not as glaring of an issue. It might take them a lot longer to address. Oh, that also broke all the wooden floor. No, because the thing is, the archway would only be on the top. It doesn't stick out from the walls any, so I think we're gonna not do that. Yeah. I think we're just gonna leave that open. Okay. Trying to think. What else could I do? Oh. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Still bummed about not being able to get the shutter on this to be right. But, oh well. I think that's everything. Which would result in this being a very short stream indeed. Should I do something else then? To pad out the length of this stream, should I do something else in this game? I don't really have any ideas for anything else to do in The Sims 4 at the moment. It's kind of a problemo. I mean, I could give another tour, but I kind of already gave a tour in the last stream, and I don't think the tour this time around I'd be able to add any new insights, because I kind of already gave all my anecdotes I had to give about the house and stuff in the last stream, and I don't remember all of them off the top of my head, so I wouldn't, you know, the tour this time wouldn't be any better than the tour given last time. Yeah, that bit of roof wasn't sticking through the wall before either. That's just another result of the quote-unquote fix roofs. I think that's this. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything. Nah. Well, oh well. Yeah, I think that's everything. Okay, so I will get this uploaded to the gallery. I would like to take some custom photos because the default generated gallery photos are absolute garbage. Oh. Yeah, it's like you can't make out shit in these photos. Yeah. Let's my house. Just gonna. Alright, 6 and 6. X. Near. Child. Good. Home. 1 point. Oh. We'll just go straight to V2. Why not? Yuck it. Alright. Yeah. Oh, I guess I can change this description. Some other things had to be fudged with a massive hitbox, archways, and doors. Not anymore. Due to grid limitations. That's still true. Right before we started packing and moved out, technically it has 6 bedrooms, but one of the upstairs bedrooms didn't actually have a bed in it for the last few years. Yep, that's still true. It's been recreated from memory. Less than a 35 by 40 lot, but they don't exist. Roof is a little off. I naturally never saw the top of it. Other things had fudged. Okay, yep, nothing else there needs to be tweaked. It doesn't show you what this is until you've saved it. Yeah. Alright. Save lot. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna do it. Except, 2 hours seems like not enough time. Should I just switch to a different game? Then? I could do that. I have that ability. I can just play another game. No one can stop me doing that, you know? Have just noticed that this doesn't have a thing, but yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna bother changing it. It doesn't matter. Alright, yeah. Should I do something else then? I feel like I should. It just hasn't been long enough. So... yeah. What? What should I do instead? Not enough time for KSP, methinks. Not enough time for... really much things to get into. Well, actually... no, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get back into KSP just right this second. I think we're gonna wait till next week to do another KSP stream. Let me... what is Shade up to? Give me a second. Maybe I can pull him into some Payday. Oh. Hold on 1 second. Shade's a little gamed out. He's been playing games with folks nonstop all day, so understandable. Let me see. What can I do right now? What can I play? I mean, I guess I could boot up Vintage Story and just start working on that. It's in the middle of castle on that. I mean, I could just yeah. We'll do Vintage Story. Yeah. All right. Let's. Oh yeah. Get save settings. Auto save on loading screen. No. Turn off. You can't change the save settings, by the way, from the main menu. You have to be in the game to change the save settings, which I think is ridiculous. But yeah. Okay. Now then. Save manually, because the manual saves are not broken. The auto saves are broken. And exit the game. Yeah, save and exit. Save and exit. It goes to the manual save slot, so that's not broken. Okay. Do. I have to log back in. Hold on 1 second. What was my password? That's it, and then I'll switch the game capture over. Not that it shows what I'm typing anyways, you know. Okay. Ready's Vintage Story. I can pause the jazz, because Vintage Story has its own music. I have to manually adjust the window size for Vintage Story because it does not save the size of the window correctly. Alright. Yeah. The server should still be up. Vampy is a bit of a bad lad. I told him that I'd be taking a break from playing the game, because he's been paying to keep this server up, and I told him, hey, none of us are playing. Oh, did he take it down, actually? Okay. He told me he was just going to keep it up, even though I told him I wasn't going to be playing for a while. And so he might have actually, but he said he was just going to keep it up. So maybe he realized that if no one's playing it, he probably shouldn't be paying to keep the server up. So that's completely fine. I'm not going to try to, like, pull him in the middle of the night to reopen it. So yeah, so I think he did in fact turn the server off, which honestly good for him. That's like $10 a month he doesn't have to pay. So yeah, and it has been a couple months since I last played it. So all right, yeah. Something else then. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Payday 2 by myself. That's fine.